Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. NVL Emergency Broadcast number 3. The quarantine goes on, and so do we. I'm 12-time Pro Bowler, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Denver Bronco champ Bailey, and to my left,
NFL Europe receiving yards leader Mario Bailey.
I've never heard of you. Today, what's on the docket? We're talking jerseys, Jawns, and everything in between. So we've got people to send in pictures of jerseys they've got from us, and some they haven't.
It's a new feature we decided to call Roast or Toast. So either we toast your success with the jersey that you either got from us, or you got from somewhere else and it's a nice quality jersey, or we roast you because you didn't get the jersey from us and you got a horrible fake.
So one of the two. We've also got jerseys that we love, and we're going to introduce them halfway through the show. And also some questions from people writing in from their couches, drinking condensed milk and eating Spam. Stay indoors. So straight off the top, we've got a submission of Brian Bosworth. Yeah, I'll superimpose it later, but we can pretend that we're looking at it.
Lovely jersey.
Awesome.
Where did they get that, Hugh?
They picked up Brian Bosworth's 1985 Rawlings jersey from us at National Vintage League.
With the name on the back, very hard to find.
So these jerseys, they made in the 1980s, Sandknit and Rawlings, and they used to order them out of catalogues. I don't think there was a deal in place with the NFLPA at that point to have player names on the back, much like the deal with the NCAA at the moment, where if you find a college jersey with a name on the back, the chances are it is fake. I will say this a million times. People popping into my DMs going, oh, look at my Leonard Fournette jersey. It's a fake. It fits like a plastic bag and they've spelt Fournette wrong.
There's a sort of like a crossover period in the sort of, 80s where they'll have name or no name.
Yeah.
And yeah, the name it's much more valuable with the name.
The name is the real marker of rarity when it comes to jerseys from the mid-1980s. Lawrence Taylor, Joe Montana,
Doug Williams,
or Steve Young for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is the jersey that I need in my life. Creamsicle, Steve Young. If anyone finds one, you won't because they were never mass-produced, obviously, but oh my God. So, yeah, we've got Brian Bosworth. Framed as well. You'd love to see that.
We toast that. Yeah,
we'll toast Brian
every
Bosworth.
part of that. Frame it. Love it.
I think the Seahawks jerseys with the big gull logo on the sleeve, one of my favourite jerseys of all time.
Gull? What is a Seahawk?
I'll call them the Seagulls. The Seattle Seagulls.
My wife's got a tattoo that she thinks looks like a tiger on her arm. It's the Bears logo.
Next up, who do we have? Okay.
Bruh.
Callum Anderson.
Bruh.
Getting called out, Callum.
I think you're going to get roasted here, pal. When we asked for cool jerseys with a history, sending us Mitchell Trubisky is not a cool jersey. That's like sending me Joe Flacco from the Ravens that you got from NFL Shop.
And I don't want to be pedantic about the picture quality. I don't even know what that's on. I don't know if you put your hand over your back with your phone to try and take a photo, or that's just a wank rag because that's all it's good for.
So yeah, I'm afraid a blurry picture of your NFL Shop Mitchell Trubisky jersey is getting a bit fat.
Boo.
Next up. Okay, this is more like it, Benji P23. This is what I'm talking about. You got a man who's quarantining, a man with poor eyesight. I appreciate that.
We toast you for toasting us.
Yeah, we toast you with your Budweiser on the golf course, wearing the classic, the Ace National Vintage League tee. Toast to you, Benji P23.
Well done, Benji.
Earl Campbell, Gridiron Classic jersey. I'll take it.
Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with a bit of powder blue.
Still massively faked, so be careful.
Yes.
You know, obviously send us any pics and we'll always legit check for you.
What a fantastic segue, Chris. We legit check everything for free. If you find something online, DM the pictures to us and we will legit check it for free. No questions asked. Don't worry about it. Jack Humphrey, your boy, long-time supporter of the store. Check him out in his front room.
Thanks to Jack and all the Kicks Matters boys for inviting me to their Super Bowl party. Obviously, they were in sort of celebration of a memorial of their friend Stevie, who is an absolute legend. They went to the casino. This is unbelievable. They stuck a load of money on his favorite number 12. It came up on roulette. Paid for the whole night.
Are you serious?
Paid for the whole night. Yeah. It was a good night.
Jack's wearing his Jay Shockey jersey, one of the first jerseys I ever sold. Toast to the legend and Stevie Raines, what a boy.
Yep.
A picture of a man's chest. I'm never going to turn my nose up at the powder blue.
No.
Houston Oilers.
For any team, I think powder blue.
Oh no, sorry. The Tennessee Titans powder blue jersey can rot in hell. It's horrible. Just put it in the ground.
But we toast you.
Yeah, toast for Warren
Warren
Moon.
Moon.
Got a submission from RG with the Atlanta Falcons' Roddy White. I love Roddy White. Pre-Julio Jones.
Yeah. Roddy White was a solid fantasy option for many years.
He was a little bit of a low-key beast in Atlanta. And then Julio Jones
career.
came along and then, that happened. But yeah, Roddy White doesn't get enough respect. Like, we had a couple of Roddy White jerseys in and they took a little while to shift. And I was like, come on, Falcons fans, it's Roddy White. Okay, let's talk about this. Miami Dolphins 2006 team. Have you got any facts about them, Chris?
Widely heralded to go to the Super Bowl. Needed to improve on their 7-9 record the previous year.
I think it was, yeah.
And they finished with 6-10.
Yeah.
So worse.
Yeah.
And Nick Saban deserted them and went back to coach college football, and the rest is history.
Plus side, sick jersey, pro cut. I don't know why this has been made. It might have been a charity auction.
Let's have a look at their roster. Oh, brilliant. The season was also best known for the Dolphins almost signing former San Diego Chargers quarterback Drew Brees. However, the Dolphins later declined the idea after doctors informed them that Brees' shoulder injury was too severe, and they ended up signing Dante Culpepper.
Oh, the journeyman. To be fair, the doctors were right. Drew Brees never played again. Game-worn Mark Anderson jersey.
You can see there's not a speck of mud on it.
I also love how there is nothing here. We just keep looking
Yeah.
at whatever I choose to put them there.
And today on the news.
It's like being a weatherman.
But when it goes wrong, you're like, this is a really sad story, and then a funny pic will come up.
Exactly.
Or vice versa.
Bing.
Why don't we take a break at this point, as we're on game-worn Chicago Bears jerseys?
You read my mind.
Oh, mate.
So this 1982 Dan Hampton Chicago Bears game-worn jersey. Someone found this in Urban Outfitters on the sale rack for £15.
Super Bowl 20 winner and four-time Pro Bowler, the Danimal Hampton, who Mike Ditka said, a lot of times in football, it's not so much the stat, but how you play the game. If that's the measuring stick, then Dan Hampton played the game as well as anybody. Mike Ditka signs off on this guy. And he invented the Gatorade dump.
Do you want to do your one?
Yeah, I do. Texas running back, the Longhorn, Ricky Williams.
The Heisman.
I love Ricky personally.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah, you could put a funny picture there.
Yeah.
So Ricky let us reach out to him. We found, this is another sort of side of the vintage, which is nice. So you mentioned one side, which is sort of getting stuff that is a grail that just randomly ends up in someone's fucking bedroom or estate sale or whatever. The other one is trying to keep stuff out of landfill, which is what we do. We've done with the rework jackets that we make. So we found a blank jacket that was the same color as the UT Longhorns logo and got a couple of little patches. And yeah, went to Ricky and he's rocking it now. And we've had loads of people reaching out to us saying how much they want one, and now it's annoying because there's only one in the world.
Okay, next up we have. Oh, okay.
Oh, mate.
This man is a legend. And let me extrapolate for you here. Not only does he work for the NHS, so you know what he's doing right now. He has a wonderful family who are all dressed in NVL.
Yeah, they've gone without food, but they're all dressed in Zubaz.
Sat around an empty table, eating crumbs, wearing Zubaz. And the black Dan Marino. We
rare.
found that on our travels. And this is what happens if you become a friend of the store. We're like, we'll mainline you this stuff. Always up for a chat and DMs.
Be like Tom Bolton. Be like this man. If you don't want to be like this man, something wrong with you.
Next up, Gary Thorpe, another legend. This is a man who supported us since the beginning. I love this.
Another toast.
It's all the legends coming home to roost. National Vintage League Ring of Honor. So this is Gary Thorpe and his collection of Niners gear. He's got Ronnie Lott, 2 Ronnie Lotts. He's got the black sideline. I think it's a Reebok with a 50th anniversary patch on the side. And then he's got the Deion Sanders Super Bowl XXIX. Okay, I'm done. This is crazy. That is a game-worn blackout Texas A&M Johnny Manziel
Onyx!
jersey.
Oh!
Onyx blackout. I mean, we've all got to toast that. I mean,
That's the winner.
That's the winner. You win. We have over 1,000 bits of kit in our warehouse, and that wins. Sorry. Game over. Done.
Yeah.
Call it.
Finished.
Questions. We got any questions?
Oh yeah, we got some.
Hit me with a question, sir.
Brady to get the Bucks to the NFC title game.
Yes, to the Super Bowl. Is it? What? Of course. Are you joking? Go down to Ladbrokes and put a bet on it. Tom Brady pays for 10 more years and we win 10 Super Bowls.
Have you put a bet on it yet?
No, I haven't, but I will.
Best and worst free agency signing this off-season. Current stuff. Well, I mean, we know who you think the best one is.
Tom Brady.
I think the worst one is pretty simply the trade with DeAndre Hopkins to the fucking Arizona Cardinals. I mean, they pulled the Texans' trousers down. Bill O'Brien is doing bad things to people. He's wrecking lives.
Imagine being a Texans fan. You've drafted David Carr. You've drafted Mario Williams. You finally get DeAndre Hopkins and you trade him away for a magic beans David Johnson. Are you kidding me?
Big ups to Darren Fletcher and Vernon Kay for giving us a shout out on the Fumble podcast. Yeah. It all comes down to a Bears cliffhanger that Vernon asked us to get in, that we still have.
She's right there.
Fumble podcast, if you don't know about it, go and listen to it. We love those guys. We sent Darren a Bears jacket, and this is the sweat that we're waiting for Vern to come and grab us.
The Mike Ditka, so rare. Go on eBay in America, see how much those are selling for. We done?
This is an easy one to finish on. Do you guys have a YouTube channel?
Yes. The link's in our bio, so please go and watch it there. Go and subscribe to us. So there you have it. That's number 3 in the can, and what a ride it was. Thank you for riding along with us. As always, reminding you, stay indoors, love each other.
Wash your hands.
And wash your bloody hands.